A very good day to our honorable lecturer and all fellow viewers. I am Dayan Rushaizani, your moderator for today's sessions. Thank you for taking the time to join us for this forum discussions. We truly appreciate your presence and attentions. Today, we are diving into a topic that often whispered about, sometimes misunderstood, and too often overlooked: mental health, well-being, and human sustainability. Although it increasingly discussed in public space, many people still hesitate to speak openly about their struggle or seek help when they need it most. Mental health is not just a personal matter, it is a foundational aspect of human life. It's influence how we think, how we feel, how we make decisions, how we manage stress, and how we build relationship with others. It also plays a major role in academic performance, workplace productivity, emotional resilience, and overall quality of life. In today's fast-paced, highly connected, and digitally driven world, maintaining mental well-being has become more challenging than ever. Constant exposure to social media, academic pressure, career uncertainty, and social expectations can place a heavy burden, especially on students and young adults. Because of this, conversations about mental health are not only relevant, but they are necessary and urgent. These forums aim to explore mental health through three key questions: why mental health why mental health issues occur and what effects they have on individual and society, and how can we respond responsibility to create a healthier and more sustainable future. To explore this topic further, I am joined by two knowledgeable panelists who will share their insight and perspective. Joining us as a panelist one is Mrs. Nigel. She will discussing the root causes behind the mental health challenge we face today, including internal and external contributing factors. We also have with us Mr. Anwar, our panelist too, who will explain the impact and consequence of mental health struggle. We are grateful to have both panelists with us today, and we look forward to learning from their views and explanations. Without further ado, let us begin our discussions. To begin, I would like to ask panelist one, why do mental health issues occur?
Thank you to the moderator. Now, let us begin with the causes. First of all, one big cause is academic and work pressure. As we know, students these days face stress from exams, assignments, deadlines, and competition. Many feel their grades decide their future. Because of this, when they fail, they feel sad or lose confidence. Psychologist Hans Selye said that a little stress can help us grow, but too much stress for a long time is harmful. It can affect sleep, mood, and focus. In the same way, adults face pressure at work. They worry about performance and job security. Some even work at night and cannot rest. Without balance, pressure can hurt mental health. Secondly, Social media also affects mental health. On social media, people post their best moments. They show success, beauty, and happy times. But they rarely show struggles. As a result, many people compare themselves to others. Psychologist Leon Festinger explained that humans like to compare. This is called social comparison theory. But too much comparison can make people feel not good enough. In addition, cyberbullying and negative comments can hurt deeply. Sometimes people depend on likes and followers to feel happy about themselves. When they do not get them, they feel sad and disappointed. Another cause is lack of emotional support. Many people feel nobody listens to them. Sometimes parents are busy working. Sometimes friends do not understand. So that is why people keep their feelings inside and to themselves. Psychologist John Bowlby said humans need strong bonds to feel safe. Without support, people feel lonely or worried. Talking about feelings actually helps reduce stress. That is why support is very important. Next, financial stress also affects mental health. People worry about money, loans, and jobs. Some worry about supporting their families. Because of this, the brain stays in survival mode. When this happens too long, people feel tired and anxious. Another cause is trauma. Trauma can come from loss, abuse, toxic relationships, or painful childhood memories. Some people think time will remove pain or time will heal. But emotional pain can stay for years. Trauma expert Bessel van der Kolk explained that trauma affects both mind and body. Because of past experience, some people feel afraid easily or find it hard to trust others.
Thank you, panelist 1. Before that, I would like to add one more reason why mental health issues occur. We need to acknowledge the stigma surrounding mental health, which remain one of the biggest barriers to mental well-being. Despite increased awareness, many people still view mental health struggle as a sign of weakness rather than a genuine health concern. Because of this mindset, individuals often feel ashamed, embarrassed, or afraid to speak up about what they are going through. Many people worry about being judged, misunderstood, or labeled as weak, lazy, or attention-seeking. As a result, they choose to remain silent and handle their struggle alone. This silence can be dangerous because when mental health issues are ignored or hidden, they tend to worsen over time. Problems that could have been managed early may develop into more serious conditions. Stigma also affects help-seeking behavior. Some individuals avoid counseling or mental health service because they fear how others might perceive them, especially in academic or professional environment. Therefore, breaking the stigma is not just about awareness, but about creating a culture where people feel safe to talk, ask for help, and be supported without judgment. Only when stigma is reduced can individuals truly begin to prioritize their mental well-being. Moving on the effects of poor mental health, one significant area that is often affected is academic and work performance. When individuals struggle with their mental well-being, it's become difficult for them to focus, stay motivated, and manage their responsibilities effectively. Simple tasks may begin to feel overwhelming and concentration level may drop significantly. In academic settings, students may experience difficulty understanding lessons, completing assignments, or preparing for examinations. This can result in poor academic performance and loss of interest in learning. Similarly, in the workplace, poor mental health can lead to reduced productivity, increased mistake, and lack of engagement. Individuals may struggle to meet deadlines or perform at their usual level. Over time, this decline in performance can affect self-confidence and create a cycle of stress, where individuals feel pressure to perform better but lack the mental capacity to do so. With that in mind, I would now like to invite panelists to further explain the effect of poor mental health.
Thank you, moderator. That is very important question. The mental health is neglected. The effect may not appear immediately, but over time, they can seriously impact an individual's life. First of all, a person may experience emotional instability. This includes constant feeling of sadness, anxiety, irritability, or emotional numbness. When these emotions are ignored, they can worsen and lead to mental health disorders such as depression or anxiety disorders. Secondly, neglecting mental health can affect thinking and decision making. Individuals may find it difficult to concentrate, solve problems, or make rational decisions. This can affect their performance at work or school, leading to poor productivity and low self-confidence. Next, there is also an impact on social relationships. A person who struggles mentally may withdraw from family and friends, avoid social interaction, or experience conflicts due to mood change. Over time, this isolation can make the mental condition even worse. Finally, if mental health issues are continuously ignored. They may lead to serious consequences such as substance abuse, self-harm, or suicidal stuff. This shows that mental health is not something we can take lightly. In short, neglecting mental health affects emotional well-being, thinking ability, relationships, and overall quality of life. Therefore, mental health care is just as important as physical health care. Many people do not realize that mental health and physical health are closely connected. One of the most common physical effects of poor mental health is chronic fatigue. Individuals may feel tired all the time, even after getting enough sleep. This lack of energy makes daily tasks such as working, studying, or doing household chores feel very difficult. Another effect is sleep disturbance. Poor mental health can cause insomnia or excessive sleeping. Irregular sleep patterns can weaken the immune system and reduce focus and alertness during the day. In addition, poor mental health can cause physical pain such as headaches, muscle tension, stomach problems, or chest discomfort. These symptoms are real and can interfere with daily activities. Even though they may not have a clear medical cause. Furthermore, mental health problems can affect appetite and eating habits. Some individuals may lose their appetite, while others may overeat. This can lead to weight loss, weight gain, or nutritional problem, which then affect physical strength and self-image. Overall, poor mental health reduces a person's ability to function in daily life. Simple activities such as waking up, going to work, or socializing can become physically exhausting. In conclusion, Mental health directly influences physical well-being. Taking care of mental health helps individuals stay energetic.
Thank you for that explanations. Now let us discuss solutions. How can mental health issues be addressed and who is responsible for ensuring mental well-being? Panelist 1, please share your thoughts.
Thank you to the moderator. Now, let us talk about solutions. After knowing the causes of mental health issues, the next question is, what can we do about it? Mental health care is not only one person's job. It is a shared responsibility between ourselves, our families, schools, and society. First, mental health begins with ourselves. We must take care of our body and mind. Self-care is not selfish. It is important and necessary. Getting enough sleep helps our brain rest. Exercise improves our mood. Healthy food gives energy to the brain and our body. Even simple activities like walking, listening to music, praying, or journaling can calm our mind. When we take care of our body, we also protect our mental health. Next, we should learn to understand our feelings. Sometimes we say, I feel bad, but actually we do not know what the real reason. Instead, we can ask ourselves, am I sad? Am I stressed? Or am I worried? Psychologist Daniel Goleman said, people who understand their emotions better or know themselves, know their own feelings, manage stress better. When we know our feelings, we can react calmly instead of angrily. Another important step is to seek help early. Many people think asking for help is a weakness, but actually it is courage. Talking to a counselor, family member, teacher, or even friend can help a lot. Psychologist Carl Rogers believed that people feel better when they are heard and accepted. So, sharing problems does not make us look weak. It makes us human. We should also control our social media time. Too much social media can make us compare ourselves with others. We see others share their beauty, success, or even lifestyle, a better lifestyle than ours. So, it actually makes us want to compare ourselves. So, it is good to take breaks from screens. Spend time with real person or real people. Do hobbies you enjoy. Always remember, social media shows highlights, not reality.
Panelist 2, can you share how can family contribute to better mental health?
Okay, thank you, moderator. Mental health issues should not be handled by individuals alone. Family and the community play a very important role. Within the family, emotional support is essential. Family members should listen, show understanding, and avoid being judgmental. Open communication help individuals feel safe to share their feelings problem. Families should also be aware of behavior change, such as sadness, withdrawal, or mood swings. Recognizing early signs allow support to be given at the right time. At the same time, the community also have responsibility. Society must reduce stigma towards mental health. People facing mental health challenge should not be criticized or labeled negatively. Communities can help by promoting awareness, providing social support, and creating a positive environment. When individuals feel accepted, they are more likely to seek help. In conclusion, mental health is shared responsibilities. Families provided close support, while communities create a supportive and understanding environment.
Thank you to both of our panelists for sharing your thoughtful perspective, professional insight, and meaningful experience throughout these discussions. Your contributions have truly helped us understand the complexity of mental health from multiple angles, including its causes, its impact, and the importance of proper support system. From today's forums, we can conclude that mental health issues do not arise from single factor, but from combinations of personal pressure, environmental influence, and social challenges. These issues affect not only individuals but also families, institutions, and society as a whole. We hope that these sessions has not only provided useful knowledge but also inspire everyone to be more attentive, compassionate, and responsible when it's come to mental well-being, both for ourselves and for others around us. Even small actions such as listening, supporting, and reducing stigma can create meaningful change. On behalf of our team, I would like to extend our sincere appreciations to our honorable lecturers and all fellow viewers for your time and attentions today. With that, we officially conclude our forum sessions. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day ahead.